Words of Jesus are part of what we call the Sermon on the Mount, and they're Jesus' most famous ethical teaching about how to live. But the way he tells us to live is something very different from what comes naturally, because we naturally want to hate those who hate us. We want to do bad to those who have caused us trouble. We want to get people back when they make problems for us. But Jesus says we need to live in a different way. Here he says we actually need to respond very differently from the way the world will respond, or even our natural inclination is to respond. He says that we must love our enemies. We must look out for the good, even of those who we find it difficult to get on with, even those who are different to us, even for those that we find it difficult or we don't agree with. So much of social media is about disagreeing as ungraciously as possible with anyone who doesn't share our opinions, and no one ever comes together and talks rationally and respectfully. It's all about insulting the other person and putting them down. But Jesus' response is very different. It's about actually showing love and concern and care even for those that we disagree with profoundly. Maybe we don't respect their opinions, maybe we even find their opinions insulting or even offensive. And here Jesus says that we must show love. And why must we show love? Because Jesus died for us even though we are sinners. He died for us even though we're wrongdoers. He died for us even though we're in enmity with him. He made the most amazing sacrifice. He paid the highest price possible, his own life, for those who don't deserve it. And to a greater or a lesser extent, all of us don't deserve it. We've all made mistakes, we've all done things wrong, we've all done things which dishonour the name of God, the one who created us. We've all done things that have damaged other people. The Bible's two chief commandments are effectively this: love God, the Creator, with all your heart, soul, mind and strength, and love your neighbour as yourself. And when Jesus speaks of neighbour, he just means anyone that we might come across on any given occasion. He widens it as wide as possible who our neighbour might be. And we are called to do that. We're called to live a different way. And when Jesus gave his life on the cross, a horrendous death that he didn't deserve in the slightest, the Bible tells that he says, Father, forgive them. Even those who are executing, he prays this: Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. Even while in enmity with Christ, he gave his life. He didn't just give his life for the best of best. He gave his life for those who really don't deserve it. And we can come under that authority. We can take that free gift he offers. And he then asked us to live our lives by a different way, by a different standard, and to love even the unlovable. And some people will be unlovable. Remember that. For all those that we think are unlovable, there'll be people who think we are unlovable. And so even though we don't deserve love at times, we have been loved very much by God. And we can reciprocate that, and we can extend that to others as a measure of what God has done for us. So my friends, we can choose to accept Jesus and his free gift that he offers us, and then live by a different standard. And I promise you this, that if we live by that different standard, this world will be a better place. But even more importantly than that, we will know a true relationship with God, and we'll know his presence and peace within us, and the hope of everlasting life and the joy of his presence. My friends, that offer is available to all of you. Don't deny it, don't reject it, but accept Jesus for yourself. We are here at this table